We got ourselves over for the team one. We got our rack over on that team with Rick. Double lock. We got ourselves Zudia with Jayhawk in the back, as well as Low Blow the Rogue versus Icy God X. Icy God X. Okay. I was actually distracted by that bald ass head for a second. I'm not gonna lie. We got ourselves Desert. Oh, looking like Conan the Barbarian, kind of looking like a guy. We got ourselves Kenan. We got ourselves Leo, as well as Plush back in on that rogue. Looking gorgeous, man. Love that Kyrian look for it. Looks like they're still trying to figure out who's going to be first, who's going to be last, or for the team one. But Icy God is ready to go, dude. That chrome dome, that shining bolt head is ready to go. I love some of the different mogs you guys do. I guess this is not really a mog, is it? MLP 5v5 1v1 win. Salabun, I would love to, but from what I understand, and chat, you can correct me if I'm completely wrong about this. Mr. Pandari is not going to have cross-server anything, right? If they had cross-server stuff, we could probably do some duels. But since it's going to be like very specific server-based, I basically would have to hold some on like the most popular server and hope that all of you guys end up playing on the most popular server. Like, if it was cross-server, I think it would be very, very doable. Speaking about, you know what I mean? Like, it all depends how Blizzard does it, and I just have no idea. From what I understood, it's not going to be cross-server or anything. It's still going to be like classic as classic can come. So then we'd have to be all in the same realm, pretty sure, in order to be able to put groups together. I don't think we'll be able to use LFG in the same way. Icy just continuing to pummel down onto Jay. Jay, as an Archimage, so far has not been able to play the game. Finally able to land a poly onto Icy. But now he's stuck with super low health. Icy with just a little proc could put Jay in a really bad spot. Does go for an invis. That's going to be the Phoenix. Big damage out for Jay. Icy getting a little bit of health. Jay backing up out of there, trying to see if he can get himself a bit of survivability. Big barrages, forcing a block out of Icy. So Jay, with that Phoenix and ramp up burst, was able to get himself quite a solid bit of damage. Should be able to barrage you quite a bit. Breath is going to get stunned up. Does go for a blink. Poly does actually stop himself from Poly. Is going to get interrupted on Arcane either way for Icy. That is shields. Are you playing the Giga Shields or are you playing like normal shields? Looks like he might be playing the big shield into a kick, but nothing kick for Jay. There's going to be yet another meteor. More procs, and down he goes with Icy. Taking him out, coming out on top with Rick going to be up next. Icy picking up as much healing as he can with the pet rolling right around the corner. Does have a second block in case he needs to, but that's about the only defenses he's got, and he may need to use all of them in order to be able to fight against Rick. Is going to be an immediate block off of the Mortal Coil. And Rick is in a position where he can just, honestly, he can wait us out. He can just wait. He got himself tired. He knows there's going to be possibly kick out of Icy. Insta kick, insta poly. Went in for a hand of Gul'dan into his shield available for Icy. While he got the shields that are massive, but they do fall off in like 5 seconds. The best that Icy could really do in that situation is pop shields whenever Rick got some damage. And then that's going to absorb the damage and reflect back towards Rick. That's about the best he could really do. So he needs to really time when he uses shields. It's going to be a lockout onto Frost. He doesn't have a block. He's got shields. Not a lot of health that you can really obtain. Does go for a melt for a second, but not going to be able to get a lot of mage foot unless you really start taking out the pet little by little and start blasting that thing away. He just does not have himself a great position here whatsoever. Won't be able to sit down for food or anything. Rick tried to get a stun around the corner. Does not connect. The mids out for Icy, but the pet is literally chilling right there. Not going to let him get any healing whatsoever. Unless Rick pulls the pet back completely. I don't think Icy will be able to sit down at all. Yeah, as soon as he sits down for any food, shields are up. He wants to see if he can maybe get those shields to reflect back, and Rick needs to have another shield rotated. Rick is just going to back up out of that, let the pets tear him apart with a tyrant. I think it's just over for Icy. There's nothing he can do. Yep, it's literally an Overlord charging in as well. There's actually just nothing he can do in that situation, man. Isn't it 6 with pet out? Wait, what do you mean? 6 with pet out. What are you talking about here? Full Overlord sweeping down onto Plush. Is gonna go for a DFA. Mad hit onto Rick. Wall out for Rick. Trying to see if he can survive. This is gonna be Plush with the Cloak of Shadows. Yet another knockdown by that Overlord guy. The Fell Lord doing work right now. It is gonna be Vanish out of Plush. As the Doom Guard does join in. Needs to catch up to Rick as soon as possible. The Doom Guard was a little bit delayed, but also took the gateway Hilariously enough, cheap shot. This might be enough. Blush, I think, has him. Rick has nowhere to go. Does get taken down with yet another back-to-back eviscerate. That is so rough. Q up LFG and Q RDF, so you might be able to cross from PvP. I don't know what RDF is, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So you can Q up an LFG and Q RDF. Okay, so we'll need to double check then if they do have cross faction or not cross faction, but cross faction would be another. Yeah, it basically would have to be alliance group versus horde groups, wouldn't it? Yeah, chat, if you can do cross realm stuff in MOP, not against it. Not against giving it a try if there's enough interest. If enough of you actually play on MOP, man. Because what I heard is, if it's going to be anything like Kata, I heard that Kata was pretty bad. What I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but this is what I heard. Apparently season 1 was fun, and then people dropped off before season 1 ended. And then it's just been kind of dead since then. Not a healthy experience, basically. So some people are assuming this might be the same situation in MOP. It's going to be all the same comps, people will get tired of it very, very quickly. But who knows, maybe that's just the doomer talk, right? Blush getting shredded right now. Tyrant blasting him out. Cheap shot onto a rack, but the guy taking him out with all these pets is going to be Decept. Try to see if he can have himself a proper go. Wake of Ashes cleaving down all of these pets all in a single go. A rack menu to get themselves out of dodge here is going to be Shield of Vengeance out for Dezet. Just continue to drop down massive damage with Dawnlight slamming down with the Shelpers on top of him. Just continuing to pile on the damage. With Low Blow going to be up next. Sapping him out immediately. Is going to be Bubble or Bop. If he's careful, probably Bop first, right? Bubble instead for Low Blow. Hey. That's a huge opportunity. He didn't Bob first. He used Bubble instead. That means he won't have Forbearance. If you go in now, that means you have to go immediately. Shadow Blades, everything. And just go for the kill. You got Forbearance to run out on. Wake of Ashes does clip you, but you still have to have a go. Trinkets it. That's a perfect opportunity to land a stun. Does burn a Trinket, but cannot reconnect with the Paladin fast enough. Get a shot. Is this enough? Blessing of Protection is out. Low Blow, it misses opportunity. If he can potentially get himself a reset, he might be okay. He's continuing just to dump Shadow Strikes into the Zap, though I don't think he realized the Blessing of Protection just stops a lot of his go. This is why you have to go way quicker as a rogue. As soon as you see the debuff, T-Bubble, as soon as it's down, you have to just rush in all in on it. As soon as you see it, you have to, or you just miss out your opportunity completely. It is going to be the Zap catching up with an eye. He has himself a lay on hand, so as long as you could lock him down and stun him as he gets low health and finish him off, you won't have to deal with the lay on hands at all. But for Dezet, he got at least a way to get out of this. Human Racial available, but won't be able to use it for a bit. So for Low Blow, this is good opportunities ever. Flagellation does not combine them with Shadow Blades. I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of rogues separate the two. Maybe just a PvP thing, but you kind of want to combine them together, honestly. It is going to be just them taking them out with just a handful of hits with Zodia. Last and left over for the team one with Dezet, I think, might just be able to sweep the rest of the team. He's still got Lay. He won't have Blessing of Protection or Spell Warden or Bubble for a while. Poly out of Zodia with a full freeze. Full Meteor is freeze. Oh, Dezet does blink around it. Is it Shimmer or is that normal blink? I'm not even sure. Lay hands out for Dezet immediately. He's going to go for self-Dawnlight with one Dawnlight onto Zodia. He needs to maintain himself. Shield of Vengeance is available. Definitely needs to use it. Does use it. Does not have much to work with defensively, but that's massive damage on Zodia. Just continue to stay aggressive. Stun instantly. Trinket out to follow. Can still finish it. And the Pally, I think, does finish it. Oh, the Pally just continues to press the advantage there. That is huge. You just don't have a lot of healing with higher dampening. So you just gotta keep pressing on. Gotta love the aggression. Rick as well as Leo, let me know when your boys are ready. We'll get another one going, yeah? Onomas, boys. That was good.